Okay, I'm at City Hall here. They're having their protest. Oh, so we'll see what goes on here. Oh, look at that, eh? Look at that. Whoa. Yeah. Looks like fun. See if anybody I know here. Oh, somebody's having a fire in the area. Think they're going to take it? Eh?
Pardon?
Think they're going to lose it?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope we don't lose that line.
Oh well. Wouldn't be the first thing.
No.
Eh?
I did. I got here.
How are you? Oh no. I don't know. How are you doing, Ivan?
That Hamilton, is he any relation to the other Hamilton that used to be mayor?
Sorry?
That Hamilton, is he relation to the other Hamilton that, remember David Hamilton used to be mayor years ago?
I don't know, but Hamilton is he's currently a minister,
Yeah,
but I don't think he likes what we're doing.
no, of course not. No, I'm just saying, but if he was any relation to the other one, the other,
Oh, I don't know.
yeah, because
No, I
same
wouldn't
name,
know.
or the same last name. But it's, wouldn't be the first thing they stole.
Sorry?
Wouldn't be the first thing they lost.
No. Right?
Yeah, well,
Oh, we're getting half decent crowd now.
yeah. It's starting fast.
Pardon?
It's coming fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I just passed here just a little while ago. There was nobody here.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing there, buddy?
Oh, good, Ivan. I see you're losing your artwork. You're losing your artwork in front of your house.
Hi, Happy. Oh, it's a doodle of some sort. It's another doodle. Are you a doodle? Come on down here.
These French dogs, you can't trust them, eh? These French dogs, you can't trust them. I'll say thank you, but you know what? What a beautiful, this is a beautiful dog. What is it?
FH. I said FH.
French.
I'll make that one here.
I'm going to use that in my fruit salad stuff.
Okay, I like the pictures on these.
I like this one.
Who's going yours?
I give mine to Ashley.
Well, the fight goes on. Yeah.
in the area of the park?
Past Lake. No. Past Lake. I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to live in this town, so I couldn't handle it
Yeah.
anymore. I've been out there for 20 years now. 20 years. Whoa, town. Getting old. They'll take my driver's license. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Hopefully more people are coming.
We gotta stand together a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's accumulating fast because I just drove by here 15 minutes ago and there was nobody here.
Okay.
And a lot of people I know that are coming aren't here yet. So,
That's great.
yeah.
Perfect.
Just talked to Ernie. Ernie, he I get this route too. He had to go do something. He said he'll be here around 6 o'clock for the meeting.
So that's when council starts, right?
6:30.
6:30, yeah.
6:30.
So he said Stephanie was going to come early to get a make sure she got a good seat. I've been trying to convince everybody to record in
I'll
there.
be back.
Take your cameras out and
My camera's in the car.
put one person on each on this, that council administration to see the reactions. So you're recording everything and document that.
That's why I like to watch the meetings.
I know, but you can't really get the impression what everybody else is doing at the same time. So if everybody would record, and it's an intimidation thing too, you know, like
Yeah.
then you got to focus on these people and you start investigating these people.
Yeah.
But whatever, I don't know if they'll do it or not. And I told them when you take the petitions in, I told them to get your camera and video them, putting the petitions down one at a time. You know who got them, where they went, because things have disappeared in the city, and I know it for many years, you know.
What? Petitions disappeared?
Different things can disappear, you know, or they control, administration will control.
Even if you've had it registered and stamped as an affidavit?
Well, as long as you have proof that every one of those signatures went past the desk. Videotape every signature so you can see it going down. Make them wait. Yeah.
I think
Oh.
they counted them. There was the clerk that took them. She counted them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
I know, but that should have been documented.
I can't say whether they documented it or not, but I know.
No, I'm
if she
saying, but
went
you
through
yourself,
page
people
by page.
should have, I told them, you should walk in were you there when they did it?
No, my husband was.
Okay. Because I mentioned to Stephanie and everybody, you should record it.
Yeah.
Record who's taking it in, put each petition down separately, you know, so, but, whatever. A lot of old time administration controlled by big dollars, big power, you know. Then they feed the councillors what they want them to do based on,
You know what my big question is? Why was there no bidding?
Yeah.
Why has Terralux
Yeah, it's
was
like they were just giving
It
it.
was like keeping it
Here you go,
in
handed it over.
cam
That's
too, in cam
suspicious.
too, you know, confidential meetings about it, you know, excuse me.
in camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, I don't like that either.
It's not.
It doesn't look good.
It's not transparency.
Not in
there.
the least.
No.
I just saw Jackie and Ashley walking.
Oh
They
yeah.
walk all the
Well.
time anyway.
Uh-oh, they're gonna make noise over there. Walked in front of one of those megaphones one time here.
yeah, no.
Holy jeez. Sitting there tore my ears out. Yeah.
Are you still hot? Yeah, I'm cooling off.
Yeah, I'm a little better.
I find it stressful to stand for any length of time.
I've been trying, I live out by the truck stop there, Chunya, right there, two houses down.
We are.
And I've been fighting for 6 months with the MPO and with different politicians to try to get a community safety zone there. Because
There's been a lot of accidents.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
tons of it, you know. And they told me about 5-6 months ago when I started this, they said, oh, a study's underway. The study's underway, but so I resent a letter. I had that Lise Dubois, she was out there. I got her to finally come out.
Is that the
She's
representative?
one of the politicians, the
Yeah,
local.
she's with the NDP party.
Yeah, but she's it's the opposition party.
Yes.
But then they had that big thing at the Slovak there, that big meeting. So I just recorded her coming out there, and then I put almost all of that meeting on the video, so it shows. And then the head of their party, I had wrote letters to them, and then they said, "Oh, we didn't see it." And I guess they kind of kicked her ass to get out here and take a look at what's going on, you know. I said, school buses won't stop in front of our house to pick up kids on the highway. School buses won't stop there. That's the only place they won't stop, because I raided the turning lane there. Trucks are piled up there. So the kids will have to walk down that narrow turning lane back to the trucks and traffic that are piled up all across the... Oh. So I said, you know, that's issues. So I sent a carbon copy. I CC'd it to the ministry, that Debbie, whatever her name is, and I CC'd to both the political parties, you know, like to get some action going again. Well, because when MPO is hard to deal with, but when you can get enough people behind it pushing, you know, like they see what they're doing and what they aren't doing. And I've been sending their letters out too, proving that they have correspondence. You know, so. Oh well, you know what?
I feel really bad for Quebec
Well, yeah, they diverted everything.
because their transports are no longer allowed to go up Highway 11 unless they're
The
servicing.
102, yeah.
Yeah, 11B, I always think of it
Yeah,
as.
well, whatever. They're not allowed to go up there no more.
No.
What the hell? That used to be a Queens Highway.
So, yeah, so now they go down to that new highway that goes right straight through the community, a very small community of Quebec.
Yeah.
And children have to walk across that street. And I talked to a lady who lives there, and she said there's apparently a store right on the highway.
And there's a
the
home there. There's a home there
trucks
too. There's a
park.
home there and a
Yeah, but
school,
the
you know.
trucks park in the parking lot. Nobody else can get there, and they also park on the highway. So there are times where you can't even get through.
That's
That's well thought out. I wouldn't want my children, my small children, walking across.
I tried to I put a camera out at the highway yesterday so I can view the intersection, and I was recording it constantly. Now I'm trying a piece of equipment I was supposed to try to pick up today, so I can adapt it from that camera so I can cable it and watch it in the house and record in the house. Because you never hear about it. Accidents are going on. I know there's accidents there, and it's not reported through the police or news or anything, you know, and they're hauling cars away. But it's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look at those protesters coming.
Yeah, there'll be piles of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, unless I'm going to someone else. Yeah, yeah. I know I will use it.
Hi,
Hi.
there's the protesters.
You already made a video?
Oh, yeah, part of it, yeah.
Okay. You have
And they're
to walk
doing it
with
again,
us.
doing it again. Huh?
Okay. We're gonna walk around because the councillors come in the back
Yeah.
and the mayor, so we're hoping that they'll see us.
Yeah, surround the building.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Save our park space is the next one,
All right.
I think. Do you know Calvin? Calvin, Mike?
We met someplace.
Once in a while.
Maybe at
One of the first couple of meetings.
the town hall at the Oliver Road Center. Yeah. Woo! Nice picture. And next time
I hope
see
they
people
take my-
walking, I'm gonna walk
I
with
hope
them.
they take my advice and record every different angle in that place this time.
No, I don't.
Get your sticks out there and set them up so you can watch all the responses.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody's gonna do it now.
I'd walk around the back, but I might get mugged alone back there.
No, that's what I want to do. I want to walk in the back too with these
I
kids.
might get mugged back
Come and
there.
walk.
We should have an adult stay with the kids, eh?
Last night?
No, I won't be around
You're
here.
taking the
I'm
picture.
taking. I'm documenting.
Yeah, good. Yeah, definitely done.
I suggested to Stephanie and Catherine that everybody should have cameras out in there. Keep one focused on one council, administration,
Yeah, for the whole
so
thing.
for the whole thing, you know,
Yeah, you're
because it's a type of
shady, right?
it's yeah, it kind of you know the dark can't hide from the light, so to
No,
speak.
yeah, you're right.
But it'll crawl back under a rock.
Great.
That's good. Stay under the rock.
Yeah.
I'll try not to step on your rock too much. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh well.
Do you mind holding this while I slip out of this?
Oh, look at her. Oh, there's somebody we know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here. That's okay. I'll just... Thank you.
well, you're welcome. Hi, you're alive. You're alive.
Hi, where's Catherine? Oh, she's here. She's making her way around the building.
Yeah, 'cause I want to. Are we going in at 6:30
Some
to?
people are.
Yeah. Are you guys going?
I'm not. I've got to go. Okay.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, some people are.
I was suggesting everybody should have cameras out and separate different councillors keep different cameras on different places in there. It's an intimidation thing, and it shows the real investigations going on, eh?
So I heard that it's a done deal. This.
Well, you don't know. You can hear what you until you actually see it, and you know who's doing what.
So Catherine's walking around.
She went around the back apparently. Yeah.
Parks are not surplus land. Parks are not.
Green space. Hey, yay. How you doing there, eh? Yeah. He's a campaigner. Hey, campaigner there. Wow.
It's a non-professional sign.
I got 2 dogs left. Yeah.
You do.
2 dogs left. And a bunch on the mantle. You know how it is. Hey,
All right, I'm taking
Yeah.
your
a
word.
bunch in their cans.
How many are you buying? One?
Holy cow.
Pretty happy.
want her to
I was gifted this.
She's a real goer.
You're not making any sound, honey.
I am.
You backing up? You gonna come down to the off a little bit? Just call me when you get
But we're all surplus. Hey, I looked in the mirror. I read my driver's license,
Yeah.
and you know, it's time to move on someplace here.
Yeah.
Eh? Do the best we can while we're here. That's all.
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't like my driver's license, so I got my friend to get me another one. See, showed it to the cop the other day when he stopped me in the ride program. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Well, he didn't ask for the other license, so I
Right.
gave him this one.
Yeah.
He called the other cop down the highway. Look at this. And he said goodbye.
Yeah.
I got some crazy friends. They're not crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I didn't see Catherine come back from around the building. Maybe she got bugged back there at the council. No. I said I don't want to go back there. I might get bugged. Yeah, train the kids to be activists. Hey, what the hell? Got to be careful how you do it, that's all.
Yes.
Oh, privatize the cars. Oh.
So every day it's getting better and better.
Oh boy.
All right, let's punch everybody up back here then. Everybody punch. Okay, Brian.
Don't see my face.
She said you'd be on the media again. They get you on the news again. Hey, oh no, not me.
Oh, here we go.
That's definitely something that people should know about. They should definitely.
I don't think I can go to the meeting. I'll be sick before I get in there.
Yeah.
Can't stand this place. Oh.
We would definitely need permission.
Like visiting hell, right?
Yeah, I mean, they don't really listen.
More. Yeah, they pretend.
This year as I ever had since I find that it's just been, I think it's because of the cost of living, because of the staycations, because people aren't going to the States because of Trump. Why are we trying to throw Thunder Bay into like Trump Bay? Like we don't get a say. You make all the decisions for us. They didn't listen to us. They put out some silly survey that was only 142 people that put their information on there, and they decided to take the percentages from that. Well, I got 2,624 reasons that make a difference. And if I had more time, it would have been even more. And I went for all of Thunder Bay because it's not a Current River Bay, it's a Thunder Bay Bay. Is that good enough?
Oh, you're not.
No?
I need you to stay in one spot.
Oh, you need me to stay in one spot?
You kept shuffling around.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm nervous, so.
She doesn't have a microphone up ready yet, so.
Can you move this way a little bit? Yeah, it's closer.
Hang closer.
Let me get more people in the background.
Oh, you want to get more people in the background?
Trying to get a good.
Talk about my little sign in the back there. Save our parks. MICHELLELAPORTE.
And what's your role with the group? Are you just a member?
I am a member. I'm not the lead on this, but I guess I got lots of signatures, and I did it in a very short amount of time. 2.5 weeks actually is when I collected most of these signatures, and we got an amazing response. The people out in Thunder Bay, I mean, I wish I could have reached more, because after I handed them all in, I had lots of people approach me, where do I sign? And I said, too late, right? And I said, I wish that I could still collect, but I can't. I got to follow the rules, and I have to have respect for my council, even though I would have to go there.
What are you guys doing here today?
Well, right now we have people protesting about taking the park space away. Our parks should never have been surplus to begin with. I mean, we're going to fight to keep our parks. The parks is all we got. Once those kids get away from being on their little computers and stuff doing their gaming, where do they go? I know kids don't use the parks anymore as much as they used to, but I see it starting to pick up. So we need to keep that for our kids. We need to keep it for the future of their kids, because that's just how it goes. It's a mental health issue thing. It's so many things. And when you really look and talk to the people, you'd be amazed how many people just want to keep it. I think out of every 10 people that I talked to, maybe 3 people didn't want to sign. And some of them were, just don't want to sign. Some of them were, well, I need to know more about it. And some of them were, well, it doesn't matter. They're going to do whatever they want anyway. I've heard all kinds of stories, but the one I heard the most is we need to keep this for our kids and our future. So, I mean, I got to fight for that. And that, because that's exactly what I believe in, and lots of people in Thunder Bay. I wish they would have done a survey like that. That makes more sense. When you go there and say, hey, what do you think about the parks? Well, you know what? Our taxes are supposed to cover those parks. I mean, and we're the taxpayers. We pay them to listen. We pay them to make good decisions. We pay them to inform us. Right? Without us, they wouldn't be where they are. So, councillors really do need to start paying attention. We're not here to fight or argue. We just want to be heard. We want some transparency. And that's basically the bottom line. Here we go. We've got some other people that would be great for talking. Hi, Lori.
Hello, neighbor.
Sorry.
Yep.
I just do one at a time. Sorry.
Oh, can you do one at a time? And but Lori is our spokesperson. She is the rock that we all follow behind. That you are, my dear.
Yes, yes.
And and I guess that's a little more than an hour's time, or a little less than an hour's time. City council meeting will start, and the first thing on the docket is the question of whether or not they're going to surplus or sell off that piece of parcel of land. What is your hopeful outcome of this decision?
We're really hoping that they will not rezone. We really do not want them to rezone. And because if they rezone, then we're lost. Then we're lost, because then Terralux will get the property. Then things will go south for the whole park. Because what a lot of people don't know is that Olive Boulevard is up for sale. Olive Boulevard, except for the part that they go swimming at, because they make money there. So, but all the free stuff is going to be gone. The stuff that people, the Butterfly Park, all that stuff, it's all on the list.
And you're hoping to speak at council, give a deputation as well, right?
I have a deputation, yes, and I have a speech for it.
And I think you answered my other question: is what happens if it doesn't go your way and they do vote to sell off that land?
And sorry, just for clarification, it's already been sold to
Yes,
Terralux?
yes.
Subject to the rezoning.
Subject to the rezoning.
Okay, so the parcel of land actually has to be rezoned to allow residential building, and then the official plan also has to be amended, because right now the official plan calls for that land, it's community zone. It doesn't allow residential building either. So the official plan also has to be amended. So, but our main concern too is that property, 791 Arundel, right? The new site sketch that Terralux has put forward in their application shows an entrance on the east side of the property, literally going into additional Boulevard Lake Parkland. So the city has said, oh, they're realigning Lion Boulevard. Stantec says, oh, it's a new collector road. Well, which one is it? And why did that new road and that new access going into that part of the Boulevard Lake Park, why did that just come up in version 4 of Terralux's site sketches and the design of this development? That was never discussed before. And who's going to pay? Who's going to pay for the realignment of Lion Boulevard or a new collector road when we can't even maintain the roads that we have now? Why should taxpayers be responsible for paying for that kind of infrastructure for Terralux's development? Right? So tonight, we're really hoping that council pays attention. I mean, there's lots of issues. There's the environmental factors, there's climate change. The development doesn't actually comply with a lot of the principles of the official plan or any of the other city planning documents. So they have to look at that. And we do have a gray fox in the area. We actually have video footage of it on a deck in one of the houses that back onto Arundel. So a gray fox is a threatened species in both Ontario and federal legislation. So they're moving too quickly with this. They want to push it forward while this lame duck council is still in.
Anything else? No, I think that covers everything. So
Can we get your name and spelling?
My name is Lori Santink, Lorisantink. I spoke initially in December and did a deputation with respect to the surplus meeting, and I'm also one of the main instigators for the T-Bay Green Space Preservation. And if you go on our website, you'll see we have a lot of detailed information about this development, and it's very comprehensive. I've done a lot of research. I have a policy analyst background. I worked in the judicial system, and I also sat on a planning and development committee in Calgary for our local community association. So I have a little bit of experience with this, and I put those skills and that experience to work here with this development.
As I said, she's our rock.
that's perfect.
Thanks, guys. Should be an interesting meeting. We're going to be in for a long one.
Why? I think so.
Yes, because we definitely
I think everybody's awesome here. Thanks for your support, guys. Where's my girl with the horn?
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm so happy everyone's here.
Nope.